I'm Dan Seder, and I'm project manager of GreenPlay. I've got about 25 to 30 years of experience in parks and recreation. I grew up as a lifeguard and actually was going to be a teacher. And then the city I worked for had asked me if I wanted to apply for a recreation coordinator job. I've always been involved with sports, recreation, and I thought, hey, give it a shot because I can always go back and get my teaching license. And so I fell into Parks and Rec. That's what I tell everybody. Started out as a sports coordinator, worked my way up into aquatics because that was kind of my main interest that got me involved. And then I did a master's degree and slowly moved up the ranks, accepted a position as a director, and then moved out to Omaha, Nebraska. And that's when I fell into working with GreenPlay. Sometimes people don't understand how important parks are. They think we're the fun department, but they also don't understand that we can provide healthy lifestyles. We don't have to actually run the programs for them, but we provide areas and opportunities for them to recreate, which benefits them overall. And that's what I like about the field is there's a little bit of everything. It's not just youth sports. It's not just going swimming at a pool. It's not just going to a community center or senior center. There's people who are using your parks that don't even know they're involved in parks and recreation. You need to understand the community and what their values are, and like I said, how they value parks and recreation, and really understand what their strengths and their weaknesses are. You know, what do they do well? What are the trends? What do people do in their area? Every community is different. A population of 30,000 in the Midwest compared to a population of 30,000 in Salt Lake City, in the Salt Lake area, is totally different in terms of the opportunities for them or what their popular activities are. So it's going in and understanding the community, understanding again what they do well, what type of staff they have, what type of amenities they have, the number of parks, the acreage, and then really gearing them towards what's going to fit them best in the long run, not necessarily giving them all these big fireworks and we're going to build these huge facilities for you, but what can you realistically do with your budget, with your staff, to make the improvements that are going to benefit the community. So let's finish a project in Clinton, Iowa about a month ago, and I've already talked to the director 3 times since then just on how he wants to start to implement possibly contracting out some services that they provide and how he can go to a budget meeting and present that to his city council so that he can start to put that plan in place. People that work for GreenPlay that have been on the Parks and Recreation side, but we've all been in different areas and we all have different strengths. And so each of us can bring those strengths to the project, and we work together as a group and as a team to do that. We also have people who are always looking at the current trends and looking forward to what's coming up over the next 5 to 10 years instead of just being reacting to what's going on, so that we can try to project, this is, drones 5 years ago, who would have thought you had drones in your parks? Drones are in parks now, but 5 years from now, what's that next trend going to be, especially in your area? Are you in the South, you're in the Midwest, Northeast? So I think that's what we bring on the cutting edge is the people we work with, the minds we have working with GreenPlay, the leadership in GreenPlay. It all works together, I think, to make us that cutting edge. We're not scared to look at the academic side as well as the professional side and the operational side and bring that all together.